Okay guys, on the screen, I've got one of the components that you have to make. So it's really straightforward. But I've had a lot of students asking how to do the knurling. So how do you put the pattern on the outside of it? You don't have to do it as part of the assignment, but I'll do a quick demo to show you. I am recording it as well, so I'll upload it if you don't get it all, but I'll show you. So to do the knurling, you need to use the helical sweep tool. So to use that tool, there's two processes you have to go through. The first one is you have to show it where you want the line to travel, and then you also have to add a center line. And once you've done that, we can add a profile, what we'd like to cut. So if I click on one of these planes, I go sketch, and then sketch view. So I want to draw a line along this edge here. If I go on the line tool, sometimes it lets you pick up on it, sometimes it doesn't. But what I would suggest is going to references, add that edge as a reference, okay? And then you can just use the line, and you want to go a bit below the part and go past it. Doesn't really matter, as long as you're a bit below and a bit above, this will work. And then I'm going to add a center line here. So this is where I want the sweep to start. This is where I want it to end. And I'm going to revolve around this center line. So that's how you cause the helix shape. So I'm going to click OK. And then go to sweep, helical sweep. And you can see you start at a position here. And it's got the internal axis. It's already highlighted it. So for the knurling, we don't actually want this to go all the way around like a typical thread. We just want it to have like a little bit of a path. So I'm just going to put a really large pitch in here. So like a value like 100. And then I'm pretty much set up. All I now need to do is show it what kind of cutout I want to take. So if I go to sketch, I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to draw a simple triangle. A couple of things to do. I'm going to make it so the lines are equal length. So I've gone to equal here, equal, equal. And then I'm going to add some dimensions in. So I'm going to go from here to here, add that one. I'm going to add the angle back as well. So I'm going to set the angle to 60. So there are different profiles that you can use for knurling, but I'm just going to use a very basic profile here. And then 0.4. Okay. So I've got that profile. If I click OK, you'll see what it's trying to do. It's trying to add that material. I'm going to click remove material. You can see that it takes a cutaway on the sides. All right. So that's the first part. I'm going to click OK. With the knurling, it makes this kind of diamond pattern where they cross over each other. So what I can do is I can just mirror this. So I'm going to use the mirror tool, mirror in this plane, and see that it adds it onto the other side now. And I just want to repeat this process around. So when I want to repeat a process, I use the pattern tool. So I'm going to select my sweep. I'm going to click on pattern. I'm going to change this to axis. And we're going to change this so that I can see the axis. So click the axis in the middle. How many members do I want? I'm just going to put 25 for now. I'm going to go angular extent. You can see it's going to make 25 instances of that pattern. I'm going to click OK. So I've got that. I'm going to repeat the process with the mirrored part. So go pattern, change it to axis, select the center, and then change the value. And then angular extent. Click OK. And then I get this diamond pattern on the surface, okay? It's just for grip, so that you can hold on to it and touch it. It's like what you get on bars in the gym, so that you can hold on to the metal a bit better. You'll see here, I've got the sharp edges. I'm going to go in here and go insert. And I'm just going to add a little round. So if I click on the round tool, change this to 1 on this edge, okay. And then I'm going to play back those two steps. You don't have to do this as part of the assignment, but I've had a lot of people asking to see it, okay? So that's the basic process, so that's how you can add that kind of pattern onto your components if you want to. All right.